All right, guys, the little plate that I got, where the heck is it? See this little guy right here? It, for some reason, in all my misorganization, I can't find the hold down for it. Whatever, I'll have to get something. But here you go. That's freaking disgustingly nasty. So let's go ahead and fire it up. I just put a cleaner valve in it, left it unplugged. That way it stays closed, and let's see what it does. We're gonna check injectors now too, because hopefully they're all good now that they're getting good air and everything's gonna be running. So hang on. All right, let's see what happens here. Yeah, it's back to normal. No smoke. So that's pretty much cut and dry right there. It's just clogged up, nasty crap in it. So let's go for a drive. Okay, yeah, it's all good now. Yeah, everything's back to normal. Okay, I'm running it down the road. It's doing pretty good. Haven't had a single hiccup. Showing 11 degrees right now. But I'm going up a grade, so let's get up there off the interstate. Okay, it's at 199 right now. Let's see if it drops. That's when we know the oil cooler is cooling, is when it drops even 1 degree. So, okay, right there it doesn't, it actually went up. So, yeah. Okay, there it goes, went down to 197. So the engine is heat saturated right now. So, yeah. It's looking like 11 degrees. Thermostat's a couple degrees chilly, but 186. I mean, we like to see about 190, 192. So we could throw a thermostat in it, bring it up a couple degrees. Running down about 62. Holding steady about 11 degrees. So it's not perfect. It's not horrible. It's not bad. I mean, we can flip a coin and decide whether or not to change the oil cooler. You know, whatever. I mean, 11 degrees isn't. It's, yeah. We did do a coolant flush on this quite a while ago, probably months and months ago. We did a coolant flush. It's got EC1 in it, and we're just, this is the right procedure for, you know, this repair. I mean, it is. Get the coolant flush done, and then we're basically sacrificing the old oil cooler, put some miles on it, run it, and whatever contaminants we didn't get out of the flush or whatever's dislodged during driving, sacrifice the old oil cooler. And now that the intake's getting ready to come off, we're still sitting, right now we're at 9 degrees, but I just went up the hill, so we'll see what it gets to. But this is, you know, if we was to put another oil cooler in it, it'd be done for the whole life of the truck, which honestly what's probably would happen is if we do not put an oil cooler in it, it'll probably sit there at 11 to 12 degree difference forever. You know, or we could put an oil cooler in it and probably drop down to 7, maybe 5 to 7 degree difference. You know, it's, every truck is different on whether or not they go 7 to 9 degrees or 5 to 7 or even 3 to 5 degree difference. But right now, see, it just leveled out. We're sitting at about 11 degrees. So this is about 11 degree difference. You're on the threshold. We could go either way. If the budget allows it, I'd say go ahead and put an oil cooler in it. If we're running tight on the budget, then we can ride with this one. I mean, it'll probably, it should be okay. But like I said, we've only got, I mean, we got 11 degrees. That's not, it's not at the point where if it was under a Ford warranty, like if this was a factory warranty where they would replace it, they would call that good. They would let it go. So I don't want to come across like saying that we need to replace it, but we are going to be looking at it. It's, you know, very easily can we replace it. So with this being an 06 though, we will need an X4 or a live wire or something. We will need to tune it to kick off the light. So we will need to do that. There won't be a drivability. We can drive it, you'll just have the light on. So either way. Okay, it's all the way warm, sitting stoplight. I mean, the injectors honestly look pretty good, and I didn't feel any miss once I got the different valve in. a different EGR valve in. I haven't felt a single miss at all. Let's give it a little bit of a power brake. Just a hair, 4 just a little bit too. Yeah. Okay, here you go. We're back here. Actually, we will put a thermostat in it. It dropped down and it's holding right at 11 degrees. So go ahead and throw a thermostat in it. But those that say, you know, the thermostat's not gonna make the oil cooler temperature closer. I mean, we're actually going to be up in the 200 if we run it right now. So I know you can read online and they'll say, oh, put a thermostat in and it'll help that oil cooler. It won't. It'll just make all the temperatures hotter. But you know, we're sitting at, well, right there it dropped down, so we're 8 degrees there. Well, there's 9. So I mean, I'd call that about an 11 degree oil cooler. So, and like I said, haven't had any issues. I mean, we're charging a little low, 13.4. The boost appeared to be okay. I mean, we can clean the turbo if you want, but I generally don't take it too lightly on cleaning the turbo, because there's only so many times you can take that thing apart before the flange won't seal up anymore. So we seem to have pretty good boost right now. If you want to clean it, we can, but I would suggest just letting it ride. That's what I would, but I mean, we can do it either way, doesn't matter. But that's about it. So yep, just picture book clogged up EGR system. So right there we're at 9, just sitting here idling in front of the shop. So that's it. All right guys, have a good day.